Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brandon Pickett, owner, operator, and creator of XCW West Unleashed. Ladies and gentlemen, Season 2 will be happening in a matter of a couple days. But in the meantime, I felt like I should go ahead and bring you guys a roster reveal. So you guys can get a feel and kind of an idea and get a rundown on who all is going to be on XCW West Unleashed for Season 2. That includes what tag teams I have for the moment, returning stars, brand new stars, all that kind of stuff. So if you enjoy this, make sure that you leave a like at the end of this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and please turn on that notification bell so you never miss any more roster reveals, XCW Unleashed, Devolution, which is coming back soon, and of course, WWE 2K19, My Career Mode, following the path of CJ Cody Jackson on his way to becoming an XCW West superstar. So, without further ado, welcome to this year's roster reveal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have Adrian Abel. So Adrian Abel is now in XCW West. Anderson Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, Anderson Klein is back. Owens with his click attire. And of course, the Demon. So thank you to Rock Leonidas for Angelo Owens. Alpha making his debut here in XCW West. Can't wait to see what Antonio Alpha brings to my table. Antonio King. Ladies and gentlemen, round, and I've heard some great things, and I figured let's not hold him back. Let's give him a contract here for XCW West. So Antonio King will be debuting in Season 2. The Outlaw himself, Austin Blaze, former world champion and one half of the Outlaws, Austin Blaze. Azrael making his return to XCW West. Bjornagar Magnuson, one half of a new tag team called the Heralds of Valhalla. So it'll be cool to see what the Heralds of Valhalla can bring to the table. Blake Svensson is brand new. He one half of the United Kingdom, along with his partner, who we'll see later on, making his return. The legendary outlaw Brandon Blaze back in XCW West, former world champion and brother to Austin Blaze and husband of Amanda Blaze, who will be back in Season 2 of Devolution this year. Ladies and gentlemen, myself, the one and only Brandon Pickett, returns to cause chaos and maybe a little change of heart from myself. So ladies and gentlemen, I myself, Brandon Pickett, am back in XCW West in in-ring action. Brengar Magnuson makes his return, makes his debut, I should say, along with his brother, who we saw earlier as part of the Heralds of Valhalla. Kayla Briggs, a member of the new faction called Guerrillas of War, making their debut here in XCW West. Caleb Shaw, a member of the Forged in Pain, will try to infiltrate XCW West this season. Charles Storm, brand new to XCW West. Christian Payne, another newcomer. CJ Styles. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following the channel, you'll know that this man right now is currently under contract with WWE in my career mode here for Wwe2k19. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Jackson. So can't wait for Cody Jackson to finally debut in XCW West as we continue his path in my career mode. So make sure you follow up on that to see the path of Cody Jackson as he tries to make it and become a big star and debut in XCW West. The returning Cole Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Adams is back. Connor Sabin, another newcomer to XCW West. Dakin Pierce. Dante Gonzalez. And later we'll see his brother. But for right now, there is Dante Gonzalez. Daniel O'Grady. It's pretty cool to see Daniel O'Grady make his debut here in XCW West as well. Devil Dog. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the founding members of Forged in Pain and the Surplus Marines, Devil Dog Hartford, is back in XCW West. Drake Black, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The return of the two-time Intercontinental Champion, the one and only Dusk Claymore, makes his return along with his partner, Blake Benson. So ladies and gentlemen, Dusk Claymore is back in action here in XCW West. Eli Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Knight, fresh off of Evolution, now signed exclusively to XCW West Unleashed. The Mohawked punk rocker Elijah Knight is back. Eric Davidson, aka American Trash, makes his debut in XCW West. Can't wait to see that big man in action. Evan Rude. Now, not much is known about Evan Rude, but I do know that he has got a pretty vicious side to him, so it's kind of cool to see Evan Rude in XCW West. Gorilla Cruz, the leader of the Guerrillas of War, makes his debut very shortly here in XCW West Unleashed. Gage Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Very mysterious superstar nonetheless, but always happy to have newcomers like Gage. Harnage. Very hardcore style superstar, making his debut here in XCW West as well. Harvey, just simple Harvey, comes from us from London. He will be making his debut here in XCW West. Jacob Armstrong, one of the two sons to Ricky Armstrong, will be in action here on XCW West Unleashed. James Casey, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your first ever global champion, the legendary James Frost, again returning to XCW West. He calls himself the Clutch Doctor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can the former global champion, well, basically, in my opinion, stay on top where he rightfully belongs here in XCW West? Only time will tell, so stay tuned for that. Up next, we have Jamie Holding, another brand new kid here, making his debut. Very young, talented individual is Jamie Holding. Jester is back. Looks a little bit more intimidating than last year. Not sure where Jester has been, but it'll be nice to see him in action again. Jesus Perez, another member of the Guerrillas of War. Joe Brody, will be back, also formerly known as Brody King. So it'll be nice to see Joe Brody with the new persona back in action. Joshua Masters making his debut here in XCW West. Justin Armstrong, another son to the legendary Ricky Armstrong. Justin York. Kaiva Motoda, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but making his debut. So thank you for that creation. James or Eric, I apologize. I know it was one of you two guys, but still I do thank you. And of course, shout out goes to Enrique Velasquez for Justin and Jacob. Thank you. Alright, up next we have Killian Kyle, followed by KO Oxley. Cody Gonzalez, there you see the brother to Dante Gonzalez. Connor Hawk making his debut. Kota Masuda returns. The Dreamweaver himself, thank you to Rock Leonidas. Chris Carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my man, Captain Pepsi, Colin Holloway, for giving me the go-ahead to go ahead and return the Morrison brothers. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Morrison is back, former two-time tag team champion, along with his brother Mike. And we got Lanigan, brand new superstar. The return of Leon Blackgrave. So, ladies and gentlemen, Leon Blackgrave is back in XCW West. Can the former two-time Intercontinental Champion get some more gold here in the West? Low-Key Hart, former tag team champion, along with his brother, or his cousin Xavier. Lucian Taylor making his debut. Malcolm Black, another debut for him as well. Mason Steele. Matt Phoenix, brother to Christian Phoenix from last season. Christian unfortunately is out due to injury and probably will not be returning this year. So in his place, his cousin Matt has decided to step up. And then we got Metal Mike, ready to make his debut, followed by Michael Rage. And then we got Mike Morrison, brother to Kyle, another former tag team champion there. The return of Mike Weatherby. We remember him from last year. He was a part of the Disciples of Darkness. Unfortunately, the key members, Loco and Necromancer, will not be returning this year as of yet. But for right now, Mike Weatherby in singles action this year for Season 2. So it'll be interesting to see how Mike does on his own without his brothers by his side. And then we got Michael Blaze of Havoc, who will be teaming this year with Cole Adams. And then you got Niles McGregor, former member of Wolf Lair, on his own. Nicole Marshall, who will be appearing in Devolution, but she can be a playable manager here in XCW West. So brand new debut here for Nicole Marshall. Then we got Pac-Man. Now don't let the name fool you, man. This guy does not play games. This guy will straight up beat you down and leave your carcass in a bloody mess. So Pac-Man makes his debut here in XCW West as well. Followed by Paul Gledhill. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but still, Paul Gledhill. Nice country superstar here. Prince J, followed by Prince Jajan. Quick Draw. So, ladies and gentlemen, Quick Draw debuting here. Randy Rhodes, the new tag team here the new version of Country Strong. Wes and Chase Briscoe had to retire for the right now. There is a possibility of them coming back for season 2, but at this time they have given up the rights to their tag team name of Country Strong to Randy Rhodes and his new tag team partner, who we'll see here shortly. Rashid Dickens, or Rock Leone, ladies and gentlemen, back in XCW West. Rebel, friend of Trick Osborne. And unfortunately, Trick will not be back as of yet, but Rebel, that's a great addition. Ray Dragon, brand new to XCW West, so thank you for that. Richie Ray, who was under contract with XCW West, and he earned his contract on the independent scene by helping out Ezekiel and I think it was Isaac. Anyway, Ezekiel Money, so part of Money Incorporated, they had paid to train Richie Ray, so it'll be pretty cool to see Richie Ray in action. The Ricky Armstrong, ladies and gentlemen. So Ricky Armstrong, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, is back. Rogue Abbott making his debut. Ryan Rex returns to action. Former star of XCWS Rampage. The Russian Brute, Sawyer Irvine, is back. Shatino, a nice luchador superstar here, making his debut. Scott Toffick returns, ladies and gentlemen. Another member of Wolf Lair, if I do remember right. Sean Jindrak making his debut. The first ever Evolution World Heavyweight Champion Sebastian Marco returns to action here exclusively to Unleashed. Seth McIntyre. Sean Adams, ladies and gentlemen. TJ Williams. Tolos, another luchador superstar. Tommy Mayhem. Tommy Wolf. Tony Ellis. Troy Barnes, tag team partner to... And it's funny how he actually kind of looks like Sawyer Irvin, but it's Troy Barnes, ladies and gentlemen. He is the tag team partner to... Where'd he go? To Randy Rhodes. They are the new version of Country Strong. It'll be cool to see them. Voodoo. Not much is known about Voodoo, but it'll be cool to see him in action. Followed by his newfound tag team partner, Vada the Necromancer. And this is not the Necromancer from last year. No, no, no. This is a different Necromancer. Walter Mercer. Xavier Hart. We saw his cousin Loki earlier. Two founding members of Chaotic. Yuri Yamamoto. Brian Black returns to action here in XCW West. And then Satoru Matsuda. So it'll be nice to see all these stars. We still have one more. We're waiting the return of Raiden Stone, ladies and gentlemen. That you've heard that correct. Raiden Stone will be back, as well as Tyson Nakamura. So, ladies and gentlemen, Raiden Stone and Tyson Nakamura will be back. I do know later on in the season we are trying to get a hold of former stars AJ Diamond and Kevin Lockhart. Hopefully we get word on them as soon as possible, so we can get the return of them as well. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I have in store for you for XCW West Unleashed. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, make sure you leave a like. If there's anybody in this roster reveal that you'd like to know more about, or you need to know how to find them, please reference this video and leave a comment down below, and I can try to help you as best as I can. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I have been your host, Brandon Pickett, as always. And until next time, keep thrilling and killing, be kind to yourself and each other, and can't wait to start Season 2 of XCW West, Unleashed and Devolution. Very shortly, I will be doing a Devolution roster reveal with the current women's roster that I have at the moment. So be staying tuned for that as well. Make sure you drop a like on that video coming up shortly as well. That roster is not 100% complete. There's still a few more. We're still waiting on the arrival of Alexis Lockhart and Ruby Rockstar making their return, as well as Ivy Rose. But ladies and gentlemen, there's still plenty of stars that you're going to see return and debut, so be in store for that. So, alrighty guys, thank you and have a good day. This has been Brandon Pickett reminding you, stay safe and have fun. Until next time, Pickett's out.